Do you know which Japanese sound learners mispronounce most often? You might say it's the consonant sound in rarirurero, but it's not. The right answer is the little two, as in itta. I've taught over 20,000 lessons, and I could say that this is the most mispronounced sound in terms of frequency. So by getting it right, you will drastically improve your Japanese pronunciation. Many learners find it hard to tell if they're doing it right. Teachers don't correct you because they don't want to stop the flow of the conversation. For the little two, basically you make no sound, but there's so much more to it. I'll show you how to pronounce it perfectly. In English, something similar exists. It's called the glottal stop. Just say, uh-oh, and congratulations, you just made the sound by not saying anything. But the English glottal stop often appear in words like right, instead of saying right. When you say the word recently, you skip the T by using the glottal stop. You say recently instead of recently. And that glottal stop is shorter than the Japanese little two, so it's not exactly the same. Then how can you pronounce the little two? You don't pronounce this sound on its own, but it makes the previous vowel sound short. Then hold your breath or cut the airflow, then say the next sound if there's one. And when you're holding the breath, think about how you say, uh-oh. Hold it as long as that or a tiny bit longer if you're not sure. The next sound is not affected at all. Say, itta, itta. Got it? Let's hear 3 bad examples of itta and see if you can tell what's wrong with them. These are very common mistakes. Bad example number 1. Itta, itta. Can you tell what's wrong? The problem was that it wasn't making the previous vowel sound short. Pay attention to the length of the vowel sound just before the little two. In this case, it's I. So it should be itta and not itta. Bad example number 2. Ita, ita. Can you tell what's wrong? The problem here was that it wasn't holding the breath long enough. Even though the previous vowel sound was nice and short, the breath wasn't cut long enough. Bad example number 3. Ita, ita. Can you tell what's wrong? The problem was that the previous vowel sound was unchanged. So it means that the little two was non-existent. So it should be itta and not ita. Here is a very good sentence to practice the little two. Let's practice together. ぼっちちゃんはずっと一人だったけど、頑張ってバンドに入った。ぼっちちゃんはずっと一人だったけど、頑張ってバンドに入った。ぼっちちゃんはずっと一人だったけど、頑張ってバンドに入った。ぼっちちゃんはずっと一人だったけど、頑張ってバンドに入った。